Interesting. We got some Tonka toys. Did you, are any of these, really rare that you know of?
I bet I'm gonna triple my money at least. Guys, we have a great pawn hub in store. Before we get into it, I want to thank our episode sponsor once again, One Chance 22 here on YouTube. I have personally known Chance for about 10 years. I worked on a film project with him back in 2013. He's a great guy. He makes content about drift racing. He's a professional drift racer. He also has one of the most interesting lives of people that I've met. His content is great, very high production stuff. He doesn't have a lot of subs here on YouTube, so please check out his content. There's a link in the video description for Chance's YouTube channel. So again, check out One Chance 22 here on YouTube, our great sponsor. And with that, let's get into a great video.
Interesting. We got some Tonka toys.
Yeah, so these are all
Okay. Well, actually, I have seen these Hallmark keepsake ornaments. So these are different cars. This is one of the ugliest cars ever made. I hate these. If you own one of these, put a gun in your mouth. Yeah, I'm advocating for suicide there. Okay. Oh, I got,
this is
okay.
From 1957.
Okay. My initial guess is these are not expensive. Did you, are any of these really rare that you know of?
Not offhand. I want to trade in for silver.
Okay, I think we can make that happen. Okay, I'm seeing retail, these are 10 to 15 bucks a piece. It'd be at $6 a box on them.
34? 34, yeah, that's what I got too. Yep.
34 times 6 plus, say $100 more. 316, call it $330.
What are you saying for this?
$100.
Because this one, of course I'm looking on eBay, and this one somebody was asking anywhere from $250 to $380.
Okay, I'll go up to $500 for everything.
I can
do that? Okay.
Yep.
That was actually a great deal. That guy wasn't kidding. This is probably $300. I don't know if I'll get it, but there's a few examples on eBay for $300. I didn't even look at the other ones. Yeah, I'll probably make a couple $100 on this deal. This was actually a great deal. Well, I guess let's talk about Tonka toys now that we have a bunch in front of me.
So it's been about 5 days since I recorded the deal with the Tonka trucks. I have recouped all my money, and there's so much left over. This was such a good buy. I recouped all my money with 2 of those 3 big ones. The white one and the yellow one sold already. I was so skeptical when I bought those, but the same thing happened when I did that Matchbox Cars deal back in July of 2022. Go check out that video. So let's talk about Tonka trucks and why somebody was willing to pay $300 for one and $200 for the other like that.
Attention boys, Tonka toys are made just for you.
So Tonka trucks actually originate very close to where I am right now here in Minnesota. They come from Mound, Minnesota. Mound Metalcraft started producing these in 1946. Well, initially what they were doing was producing garden tools, but they randomly acquired a toy steam shovel from a school teacher, and this created their toy line. This company was one of the first, if not the first, to recognize that steel toys not only lasted long, they made for great toys that were pretty easy to make. So the name Tonka comes from Lake Minnetonka, as in Prince, I'm sure you guys have seen the Dave Chappelle skit, purified in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Well, for starters, you have to purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
I've been to Lake Minnetonka many times. It's beautiful. It's huge. God, the 4th of July is a lot of fun on there. It's a show on Boom Island. There's this island on there where people gather to party. It was so gross one year they had an E. coli warning because of all the drunk people in the water. Fun though. Not often you can say those 2 words together and actually mean it in a way where you're still having fun. Unless you're Tickle Monster gal. Throughout the 1950s and 60s, Tonka expanded its line of toys. It grew its brand influence. Those toys that I bought were from that era. This is the golden era of Tonka trucks. The most expensive ones that you can buy as a collector. And there's a huge collector market for these, as I discovered. One of the staples was the mighty dump truck. And then in the 1970s and 80s, they had rivals like Matchbox, so they expanded their line to include other different kinds of toys. However, trucks remained and remain today as the cornerstone of the brand, the most recognizable thing when you hear Tonka. The brand has undergone a number of different ownership changes. It was acquired by Hasbro in 1991. Some of their different diversifications of different lines include in the 1960s. They introduced the Mighty series, which gave us the staple, the Mighty Dump Truck. In the 1970s, they had a Minis series to compete with things like Matchbox. They do classic reproductions of some of their vintage models. They also, like any good collectible, they have special runs, they have limited edition runs. And there are groups that specialize in restoring Tonka trucks. Now, very much like an original original car. You know, we've covered cars on here. With collector cars, you want to have all the parts original. Everything is the same as it was from the manufacturer. If your item has been restored, it can drive down the price, but there's still people, they want those Tonka trucks, they want them looking shiny and new, and they're willing to buy a restored one just for the aesthetic value of having a perfect condition item and not having to pay the cost that comes with the collectability of that. Concluding, Tonka trucks remain collectible to this day. The market fluctuations on them tend to be positive. They're similar to Legos in that they tend to go up. Like I said, as I discovered, mine sold really fast. There we go. I actually, all the little ones, we've listed about half of them. I've had my right-hand man on that, listing those on eBay. I haven't sold any of those yet. But like I said, I've recouped all my money. I still have one of the big ones left. It's a couple $100. There's a ton of watchers on it, so I'm sure I'm gonna sell it soon. And then I got all the little ones, and all the little ones are 10, 15 bucks a box. I guarantee I'll sell those. So I paid $440. I bet I'm gonna triple my money at least on that deal. As I've learned, Tonka trucks, great collectibles, great item to hedge over time if you're looking to buy a collectible and put it away for another day to see how it matures in value. If you come across an original one at a sale, I would recommend buying it. The only bad thing about it is they're not small. They do take up space, but in any event, it's cool that it originates from just about 10 miles from where I'm recording now. Local history and collectability on display here at Pawn Man's YouTube. This guy says, I watch you on YouTube. I don't ever hear that. I watch you on Facebook, which means I don't get any money. Facebook. Watch me on YouTube. Anyway, he was in the military and he was at the DMZ, Joint Security Area, United Nations, 5001. He's got some movie posters and I really don't want to buy this stuff right now because I'm having like mega cash shortage issues. We have so much goddamn stuff in the basement we haven't even gotten to yet. Like I just stopped buying the but this guy just came in and he had these and I bought these for like next to nothing. Hideous and creepy and I bet somebody will like them. Oh boy, you got a whole movie, or you got a whole trunk.
I like horror movies.
Yeah, so do I.
I've seen like film, writing, all that stuff.
What's your favorite horror movie?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Probably Evil Dead.
That's an answer. Mine is The Shining. Oh wow, wire fence from the DMZ. Okay, I'm interested in this.
Oh yeah, and then I got the Hellraiser cube signed. But
Oh my god, cool. I just saw Hellraiser for the first time like
What?
a couple. I know. I f***ing loved it. Oh cool.
So that version is supposed to glow in the dark. I bought it and it doesn't.
I just saw Killer Clowns for the first time. God, funny we're getting clown today. God damn it, this is like exactly not the stuff I want to buy right now, but I actually want to buy this. Oh, that is awesome. Anti-Semitism has never looked so good. Mel Gibson. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that's cool. Dusk Till Dawn, one of my absolute favorites. I'm gonna probably keep that one if I buy it. That's a great Jaws poster too. Okay, so what do you want on these posters? They look like they're newer.
I spent about $300 on each poster 10 years ago.
Oh god, okay.
So then I know it's pretty much what you're thinking.
Yeah, you probably got like, you probably got like $2,000 here. I'm like, honestly, I'm having a cash shortage issue right now, so I'm being really frugal about what I'm buying. Okay, so I want the DMZ wire and the coin. I want this thing. I want Apocalypse Now. I want Dusk Till Dawn. I want Jaws, and I want Scarface. How's 300?
Ooh.
I'll go 4, but that's really as much as I want to pay for this stuff right now.
Yeah, I understand. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to make money. Let's do it then.
4 bills? All right, cool. I traded him out my DB Cooper number 12, which cost me about $150, so I spent about $550 on this stuff. But I mean, these posters are limited edition. I don't know, we'll see. I'll take a chance on it. I'm gonna sell a couple of these, like I said, on Whatnot tonight, dump them, see what happens, and if it goes poorly, I'll just throw them on eBay. I'll probably do well on eBay. And I am gonna keep, I wasn't bullshit, I'm gonna keep 1 or 2 of these. Just gotta figure out where to put them. All right, that's that.